Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. Another day, another random run for the streak. Currently 12. Let's freaking go. And we have even a couple of lost runs in here, I think. Maybe at least one. Maybe two. I don't actually remember. You think I recall the runs of this game that I've played? We're talking about the wrong Abe, if that's what you think. But I'm having a good time in Isaac lately, and I'm loving these random runs. Just having a good time playing Isaac. It's a nice, it's hard to say casual, but it's a nice casual game for me to play. Something that I can just jump into without having to worry about whether or not I'm gonna be enjoying the game, because I know I am. And I hope you are as well on this, joining me on this Isaac adventure. Not a lot to talk about until we get the first item though. What the heck is this? Pointy rib stabbing time? Okay. I guess. It'll stab enemies? Not particularly amazing, but it's something, I guess. It'll take out fires, so I suppose anything that provides a little bit of defense or offense while I'm charging my own brimstone beam seems like a pretty good idea, right? If we get a little bit lucky, we can also grab enough money to get that PhD. I would love PhD. You don't control the rib's distance from you. You just gotta wait for it to poke in and out. You know what I would love? The finger instead of this. The finger, I think, is a better item. Small rock, love it. And really, I just say that because with the finger, I like being able to really quickly kill poops and fires at a distance. All right. This is an XL floor? Well, in that case, now that I'm paying attention to what's actually happening around me in this world, we should explore and try to find the other item room, because I did not realize it was an XL. And I would love to be able to pick up a little bit more HP for a deal, or we could go for deals with the angel. I don't do that often. Mason says brimstone sneeze equals breeze. Secret room is right here. It's a, the brimstone sneeze is nice. I like that it has been effectively, buffed, because it actually does a little bit more damage, knocks back enemies a little bit more. It's effective, it's nice. The fool. The fool! Well, let's go fight our boss. We definitely are not gonna get enough money for the, PhD, unless we want to buy like the quarter from the deal with the devil, which might not be the best thing. I'll check. Not for the quarter, but I'll just check. You know? Eh. 3-4 Satanic Bible. I'll take it. Locks in deals with the devil, and we can probably get a lot of plays out of this. We're done with the floor. That was very fast. Let's skedaddle skadoodle. Hi, Edgy, welcome. Are you winning? Are you sonning winning? I don't know. We're Zazel with 4 HP, and not. Well, I was gonna say we don't really have that many upgrades. What we do have though is small rock, which is pretty good. Scipio Scion says, RoboQuest runs and Slay the Spire have been my roguelite itch well scratched recently. I took a look at RoboQuest. That was a pretty good, like, small scale PvE first person shooter. Actually looked very decent. So I suppose the real question I have for myself is, why am I not playing it? If I like having been playing recent Resident Evil games because they're shooters and I find those to be entertaining. Why am I not playing RoboQuest? I guess the answer is... I guess the answer is because I really like the more like gritty zombie shooter games. I like the survival aspect, the horror aspect. I guess I'm saying I like you know, Dead Space. I love the Dead Space games. No bombs. Like that's the type of action I'm looking for, like creeping around the corner waiting for the zombie to come and grab your head and murder you. Arrgh. Woo! Really do love those. FPS is my wheelhouse, or roguelites are a hobby for me, says Scipio Scion. I just really like... Careful. I just really like the zombie games, you know? Killing Floor has been, it is fun. I haven't played it recently. What is this? Unknown. Orf. Yeah, I expected as much. Can you like get away from me though? It's kind of hard to get close to this guy with all the flies hanging around. Another deal with the devil and the stapler. You know, I kind of wanted a deal. Because if we can get rid of some more HP, we will take this. We get real close to being able to go into this boss trap room and then being able to just use Satanic Bible for more HP. I think I'm just gonna do that. Like, I think I'm just gonna throw some HP away. We'll go to the curse room. Check out what's happening in there. Actually, you know what? We can just bomb our way in with one more bomb. Yeah, let's do that. Is that Cursed Eye? I suppose we'll take that when we leave, right? There's our bomb. We'll take the lost soul when we leave to get a free item next floor. That's how it works, right? Something like that. I never remember. I don't know what this does, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Charge rate on this is a little slow, but that was not a hard fight at all. I don't know why whenever I get like a mom's knife, a pointy rib, I always want to just spin it. Spin to win, baby. Spin to win. I do this all the time. Scipio Cyan says, last updates have been really good and I finally realized I could use the shovel to dig, been stuck on that for months. You talking about RoboQuest? Or if you mean shovel to dig, that's a Slay the Spire thing. Ooh, Guppy's eye. Okay, where's the dang white fire? Probably next to the shop. Wow, I am a white ghost. Thought I'd still, you know, maintain a little bit of my devil heritage, but I guess not. All right, we should do the entirety of the floor because I would like to get as much, as much HP as possible because we are gonna get a deal with the devil item by fighting the boss. Ooh, I love that. Connie says you should take a look at the Evil Within games. So I should. I've seen some of the Evil Within, and it's very like corny and very like poorly put together. Like I've seen reviews on the game as well. The only thing I remember about it is that the second one is more of like an open world game, right? or it has elements of open world games, which is very weird. It could be fun to go into, though. I will fully admit that. I think I watched a little bit of my friend Chris play some of the Evil Within games. So I haven't seen all of them. I've seen a little bit, though. Very, like, all over the place as far as the game style, I feel. I think you got the first one for free from Epic, says Connie. I've definitely picked up a lot of free games from Epic. You know what I want to play? Cave Story. It's something that has been recommended to me several times, and I still haven't actually gone through and played it, so we should at some point. Woo! Get out of here, dog. There's money in here. Scipio says, my brother-in-law saw me playing Spire and flamed me for how bad I am. He explained the good cards and the bad cards, and now I've hit Ascension 10 for the first time. Did he say, I don't know who told you this, but don't worry about the Watcher's pressure points card. It's actually bad. Because if he did say that, he saved you a lot of trouble. Let's see, 50-50. I'll play this. I do think that Evil Within could be fun. Not saying it couldn't be fun. The sun. We'll keep the sun. I mean, you know, we're getting bombs out of him. It's probably worth it. Ooh, a cracked key. Trying to think what would be the best room to use this on to find the red secret room. Unfortunately, the ideal locations are not plentiful. We could just pop it in this room. But actually, I think the best place for it would be in that L-shaped room up there. I think there's several different locations in that room that could have the secret room. And then also we get to pop all of these doors. We get to pop 1, 2, 3 from this side. Oh no, you only get to pop 1. And we didn't find it. I thought I opened all of the doors. That must be Kane's Eye. Kane's Eye opens all of the doors in the room that you use it on. Okay, fair. Still, the red room could have been there. It wasn't, but it could have been. Anyways, now I just really want to get the payout from this guy. I have the sunk cost fallacy. There you go. Ooh, that's a pretty good item. I'll take a lucky penny. Luck up. I'm not gonna take Cursed Eye, which I think is probably bad. Mason says Evil Within is so good. I should, oh, thank you. I should probably play it at some point, just to know what it is, you know? Like, a lot of the reason I've been playing games like Resident Evil is so that I can, oh, Jesus. You opened up the room looking right at me. A lot of the reason I'm playing games like Resident Evil 1 is so that I can be a part of the conversation, because I've never played these games before. You know, we can play Evil Within, we can play the original Dooms. I want to get to these games at some point. Cave Story, highly acclaimed games that people know and love, that I've never experienced myself. Hell, maybe one of these days I'll play Stardew Valley. That's the name of it. because I still haven't played that. Even though I know it's like people's favorite game. Castlevania, yeah, that's I forgot about it actually, but you reminded me. Thank you, Connie. Yes, Castlevania. X says you should play Silk Song. No, I only play games that are released. Just like my thing. I don't like playing early access titles. The developers want me to play it, they can actually, like, you know, finish it. I'll do this. We paid a lot for that luck upgrade last floor. Not a Stardew fan myself, says Scipio Scion. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be a fan of Stardew. I feel like I'll understand the game and what it's going for, but it might not be fully for me. But you know, I don't know, I haven't played it. What I'm not really a fan of are the like copycat games. I don't know why, but there are so many copycat games right now on Steam that are just like, you look at the preview images for the game, you look at like some of the alpha footage of the game, and you just think to yourself, is this not Hollow Knight? It looks exactly like Hollow Knight. It's the exact same visual aesthetic, the same combat, the same like overall design of everything, and it just looks like an absolute ripoff. And there's so many games on Steam that are like that. It's one thing to copy a well-made game, but you've got to be a little bit original about it, you know? Cork says, someday I hope you consider La Mulana. I will. That's gotta be something I play, because it's like one of those, why is there a, oh, the pointer ribs in my UI. It's one of those games where it's like, you die frequently, quickly, it's a lot of like puzzling and rooms of enemies and traps and stuff like that. 1001 Spikes, Super Meat Boy, etc's. It's not an asset flip, like they're not asset flipping Hollow Knight, they're just ripping it off. They're ripping off the art style, they're ripping off the design of it. We're a Metroidvania, but instead of playing as a bug person, you're playing as a crow, and it's like, okay, I mean, it's Hollow Knight. You can call it something else, it's the same damn game. I don't know, I just, unoriginality pisses me off. Because they're not even trying to hide it. Heavily inspired by, no, ripping off. It's only part of the reason why I disliked Salt and Sanctuary so much, but I actually just think Salt and Sanctuary is a bad game. Like, I think it's just not good. Fundamentally and mechanically, I did not enjoy my time playing it. I hated the platforming. I thought the combat was bland. Oh yeah, and also, it's Dark Souls. Oh, but it's a 2D inspiration of, no, it's Dark Souls. Instead of Souls, it's Salt. And I got salty playing it. Asset flips though, those are more like, hey, we downloaded a whole bunch of assets from the Unity game store, and now we're selling it for $20 as early access. God, lots of Survivor games as well. My lord. I can at least understand why there's a lot of Survivors, because it's such a simple game to make. Like, if anyone knows how to actually program games in Unity, they could probably create one in about six minutes. Careful. Scipio Cyan says, I'm not a Terraria fan either. It might just be the pixel art, not actually, but still. I would say don't let the pixel art fool you. Terraria is a very deep game. And a ton of fun. You can hark back a little bit to when Terraria first came out and everyone was saying, it's 2D Minecraft, but it's not actually 2D Minecraft. It has some substantial differences. Mechanically, it's not really like Minecraft at all. You do mine and you do craft, but the experiences are a lot different. Then again, I haven't played Minecraft in years. Maybe Minecraft has become a little bit more Terraria-like. Maybe it's become a little bit more focused. Ah, whatever. Ooh, the money. Ooh, dance key. If only it was the red key. Oh, get off it. Get off it! Oh, free bomb? Hey, free bomb. Oh, come on. No, my soul! You son of a gun, you killed him! You killed him. Hello? Oh, that's a damaging creep, huh? I thought it was gonna be like a slow creep. Oh my god. Not a lot happening on this run right now. Just pushing forward. Alright, you know, it's pretty good. Useless HP, but I accept it. Joker? We're all into bombs. Eh. It is a death card, we'll use it. Talking about the lack of originality while playing Isaac, a game heavily inspired by the dungeon crawling Zilla 1, and which single-handedly sparked the entire roguelite revolution. Ah, yes, Zelda, the game where you play a crying child locked in your basement by your mother who's been heavily implied to be hearing the voice of God in her house, telling her to kill her infant son. Ah, yes, I remember that game from Zelda. I just can't remember. Was it an NES or a GameCube game? Yeah, that's the original bit, but the gameplay, Abe, the gameplay. Except, you know, exploring a dungeon, procuring loot. Zelda wasn't particularly original about that either. That's existed for a long time, you know. And really, you know, the exploring of a dungeon in Isaac is only secondary to what I think is actually the core element of Isaac, which is the items that you procure themselves, the synergies between them. That's where the fun is in this game. It's not going to a different room and seeing, oh, I wonder if we're gonna get the red Meat Boy dudes who fire split bullets or not. It's, hey, I wanna see what we can synergize with this Azazel beam and if we can become Guppy. That's a lucky penny. You know what's interesting is that I think I could see the lucky penny in the chest before I even opened it. That's kind of cool. Never really thought about that before. Fake PhD. I didn't know it would actually get rid of the chest, but I didn't want fake PhD. Oh my god, get out of here. Hidden goal, welcome. How you doing today? We don't need it. We don't need it. We are done with the floor though. Hold on, wasn't there a... Oh, it's right here. Kanye says, I kind of want to see you play the Flash Isaac one of these days, suffer at 30 FPS. I've played Flash Isaac. That's not going to be a new experience for me. I like Flash Isaac. I think that one of the big reasons that people love Rebirth is because of all of the quality of life improvements of the game. Yes, including the fact that it plays at a good frame rate and it's not horribly laggy and slows down and buggy. But it's more varied and interesting, and it's pretty, and it looks good, and it's rich, and it's gonna take care of me in my old age. After like all these years sort of thing, like a comparison. I'm always amused by the fact that Isaac Flash version did get an update. It got an update after Rebirth came out that added all the Eternal content. And I always find that very interesting. It's like, really? They went through the effort of making an update for a game that has been usurped by a sequel? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. You son of a gun! I'm never gonna get this damn soul baby. He's a soul friend. Got whipped. They murdered him, and then they're gonna murder me. Oh my god. Florian Himsel is a lunatic, says Mel Thompson. Good old blame Florian. Hold on. I thought Eternal came out before Rebirth. I'm pretty sure it came out after. I suppose, you know, you can fact check me on that one, but I'm almost certain it came out after Rebirth. Yeah. Eternal Edition was his idea, the madman, bless him. I actually don't really know that much about the Eternal content. We've got like brainworm happening here. It's not homing. Well, it's both. It's sometimes homing, sometimes brainworm. Why not blow up the ones that have a nickel? Well, because I thought he did have a nickel, okay? It's floor one, it's floor one, all right. Stop screaming. I guess we'll use this. Will this get rid of the pointy rib? Let's see. I don't think it did. I don't think it got rid of anything, but we got Gimpy for free. That's weird. Why did it spawn next to the door? That's strange. I mean, I'll take it. That's a very, like, good get, but... Eternal was... Connie says about 7 months after Rebirth was released. The more you know. The more you know, ding. La da 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 da. Still haven't found the shop. We have so much money we have to check. It's the Soul of Samson, right? Ingol says, I'm doing good besides the fact that the public test realm for a game I'm playing is borked, so I can't test anything. Public test realm for a game that you're playing. EVE Online. No? I don't know, that's the only game I know of right now, off the top of my head. Warframe. Does that have public tests? I don't know. Oh my god, so many freaking greeds! Ah, yes, I always liked how in Legend of Zelda you fought the 7 sins and the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And you fought against literally evil itself in the form of Satan. There's another game that had like rip-off art assets, but it wasn't actually that big of a deal. I remember when Prison Architect first came out, everyone was like, this has the same graphics as RimWorld. Well, I mean, but it was apparently made by like one of the same developers, and they said, hey, is there gonna be any problem if I just kind of like use the same art style for this other game? And they were like, no, go ahead. At least they had the blessings, theoretically. Let's get out of here. Shinigami, welcome to the stream. Connie says, I wish Warframe had public testing. Maybe they'd release less stupid changes. Insert Abe not knowing what the hell he's talking about. We can. It's like we have enough HP at this point. Eddie Duwop, welcome. Any interest in checking out the upcoming Risk of Rain 2 DLC? Absolutely, I plan on doing it. Risk of Rain 2 just had an update, didn't it? It was a very minor one that added in like one new region and like one new item. But I know it's gonna have a major DLC release at some point in the near future. I do want to come back to that game because I do like Risk of Rain 2. But it's, all right, you're over a pit. It's one of those games that's definitely better played as a multiplayer experience with your friends. So as soon as I get some friends, don't believe a date has been set on it. I believe that to be correct. But it would be nice. Yeah, I will probably come back to it. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, Risk of Rain. I played a bunch of that with Mud, Quark, and a like rotating fourth guest. Always had fun with it. Quark says, play it on a Friday so Mud and I can join you. That might have to happen. Might have to happen. Ah! It's the attack from Diablo himself from Diablo 2. I've been put into a bone prison. Prison. Abe, do you consider games of the same genre and similar concepts ripoffs? Fully believe Hollow Knight and must have been heavily inspired by Ori. Hollow Knight was not really that inspired by Ori, I don't think. But like, that's fine. I don't care about games that have like conceptual similarities. My problem with like the Hollow Knight ripoffs I keep seeing on Steam is that they are Hollow Knight. It's the same art style, the same gameplay, and the same genre altogether. It's the trifecta of bull. It's the trifecta of this is a ripoff. Like, they're not really being that original. To a lesser extent, I guess I could say the same thing about genres themselves. Like, I could say the same thing about, like, a Notria. It is a Souls game. It's not like a Souls game, it is a Souls game, except focusing on, like, dudes instead of demons. But at this point, can we say that Souls games have grown beyond From Software and their depiction of Souls games? Are they their own, not only their own genre, but their own style that anyone can just make a game off of and have it not be considered like a copycat? Lies of P as well. How original do you need to be? I don't know. You know, I don't have an answer to that question. I don't have all of the answers, I only have more questions. Yeah, keep the death card, I guess. All right, well, you've done the entirety of the floor. Come on. Oh, Lord. I love the, well, now I've killed Mom, I gotta spend like 6 seconds killing this other enemy still. All right. Connie says, I stopped playing Risk of Rain 2 after I got one shot by a wisp from an off-camera behind me one too many times. Not the wisps, the, for me it's the stingrays. I always forget the name of them. They're the enemies you've got to pay attention to. Especially the burning versions. By the way, woo. Woo! Dun 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 dun. Woo! I do love the look of my little plasma beam here. If only we could get the full brimstone version. I'll do it. Per throw. That's worth holding on to. Pests! Yes, flying pests. They're the worst. Their spit shot is just so damn accurate. It's so damn accurate. Uh-oh. Diagonal knife! Do I want a deal with the devil item out of the boss fight? I don't think so. Yeah. You know what? Now we have a 51% chance at a deal with the angel. Do I want that? Well, what I want doesn't matter. Because it's what we got. None? Game is ripping me off. Golden key dropped. What do I care about a golden key? Unless it's gonna last me all the way down to the chest. Now for one bomb and one key, we can get 2 keys. Bark, bark, bark. Itchy face. I love a bark, bark, bark. Bark. So if we die, we'll come back as Blue Babby. It's not bad. No idea is truly original. If someone does it better, hey, props to them. I feel like we can do better though in the gaming space. There's already too many games that are just the same thing, but again. And I am pretty much talking about the AAA industry. Whether it's Call of Duty again, FIFA again. It's the same thing, year after year. People are liking open world games? Time to release a game no one asked for. Harry Potter, the open world experience. I don't know, I've never actually played the Harry Potter game, and maybe it's actually great. Maybe you can truly be the wizard you've always wanted to be, Harry. Maybe you can RP as Hermione Granger. Well, that's okay. Don't need so many clones, says Eddie to whoop. Yeah. Game Philosophy Friday, says Quark. Except I'm trying not to piss off too many people by talking about games that they might actually like, so I'm just being very general. Well, it could be better. I think we reroll. Well, how many syringes do we have? 1? Dude, a part of me is like, maybe we can re-roll everything, but that's probably not gonna happen. So maybe I just go for everything. Damage up. Bombs. I think I reflected the bombs that he threw at me. Well, I don't know why I just stood there and got eaten by Chubb. Mill Thompson says, camo pants again! I can't get away from these camo underpants. It's like the game's trying to tell me something. Well, that's not gonna work. Hey, thank you, Gimpy. It's like the one time I actually do want my shot to fire forward. We're not really doing that much damage. I know our damage is 18. Against bosses, especially if we don't actually whack them with the snot shot. These enemies might take a little bit too long to kill. Okay, that's not it, it's this one. I'll take Spooter Bite and Bum Friend. We don't need money anymore. Just imagine if you got Sacred Heart every run, says Milt Thompson. Unfortunately, Sacred Heart is a higher tier item, but if I got Sacred Heart every run, I'd be happy. Imagine getting it every run. You mean imagine perfection? Imagine a world in which your wishes and dreams came true? Yes, please. Where can I sign up? When will this become a reality? I didn't mean to do that. All right, let's do this, bum friend. How did I not get hit there? Also, what is up with your flies? I think I don't know what happened. I think the Blue Baby was charmed when he spawned the flies, so the flies were ours and they were just hitting him doing damage. You know what this is? You know what that was? That was enter the Gungeon, third phase of the Lich. You hit his arms with a baseball bat and then they become your bullets and they just smother him. That's what we did. We smothered Blue Baby with flies. There you go, another tick on the win streak. Making progress towards, I don't know, 99. That's as high as it goes, right? For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of the Binding of Isaac Repentance.